I'm going to go over combat a little bit more because I didn't really cover one thing, and there's other things I could have covered better. But let's talk about the first thing that I didn't mention is that if a participant loses their flag, all three of their flags, I mean, not only are they out of the battle, but they are no longer to take side or take any belligerent side in a future battle for that day, unless it's the directly defensive belligerent. So basically, the entity that is whose city is being attacked. That's the only side that they can take for the rest of the day. So that's why it's strategically important to surrender or retreat sometimes. Well, another reason to retreat is because maybe you are in a bad situation, but you're still able to retreat, and you're still going to be able to get redeem a force card, or maybe if you capture someone, you can redeem more than one force card. So that's an important consideration. Now, another important consideration is that, well, if someone surrenders to you, for instance, let's say orange surrenders to green here. So say maybe orange is surrounded or up against someone that's really good or something like that, and they don't want to lose their opportunity to be they don't want to lose their opportunity to be a belligerent again, other than the direct defensive belligerent, then they might want to surrender. So then this guy's like, well, okay, I'll just keep this, and then at the end of the battle, my entity is going to collect a force card. Even if there's only one or two of these, they can always be combined with each other to create 3 flags and get a extra free force card. But then again, another thing this guy can do, the green side, is take this and then commit a war crime and tear off all the flags. If he tears them off, other than to put them on a different belt, then he's committed a war crime against the guy that surrendered, and the guy who surrendered is then no longer allowed to be a belligerent other than a directly defensive belligerent in any future battle for the rest of that day. So the downside for this guy is then he can't turn in any flags that he ripped off for force cards. The other important thing to mention is that when entities are being chosen, whoever's in charge of the entity chooses who's able to play for them. So not everyone can just join any team. That's another thing to point out.